Hello everybody out there, Scott back here. I love sports cards. And today we're going to do a little different video than we usually do. Most video, like most people do in the community, we show a lot of cards off, which is what we do. And we love to show cards off and show our collections and what we picked up and so forth. Talk about card collecting, which is wonderful. Talk about the players. But not only do I collect the cards, football, baseball, basketball, a little bit of hockey, almost anything, I also watch the sports a lot. I don't know how many people out there collect the cards, but really watch a lot of sports. And over the past 3 or 4 days, I watched baseball a little bit, watched a lot of football. And usually, as you guys know, I'm a Yankee fan, I'm a Cowboy fan, I'm a Notre Dame fan, and I'm going to do a little bit of a rant today to talk about some of my teams and what the heck is going on. What the heck is going on? First, the Yankees. Okay, they're not playing too badly. They won a few games. They're playing okay. They have a 5.5 game lead in the division. They had like a 16 game lead. They had that terrible August and part of September. But they're starting to come back now, getting a little healthier in the bullpen. They got, I think, Holmes back. I don't know if they got King back or not, but they got some guys back pitching, and they're hitting a lot better now. Stanton's in the lineup now, hitting well. Judge has 55 home runs. And I don't know what they're talking about. He's going for the record. The record is 73, 72, 73 home runs by Bonds. He's not going to get there. They're talking about the Maris record with the Yankees all-time Yankee record beating him. It's possible. But I don't know. The Yankees are playing better. The Phillies kind of were in a bad rut there. And I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs or not, but wanted to get a little of that Phillies talk out, that baseball talk out of the way. Now let's talk about football. High school I won't talk much about because you guys don't really follow the teams I do in my area. But let's talk about Notre Dame. Let's talk about the awful quarterback play that we've seen so far this year. Let's talk about the fact that if you can't beat Marshall, are they going to win a game at all this year? They got some tough opponents on the schedule. So if you can't beat Marshall, I don't know what I can say. I have to give the head coach a chance. He's only coached 3 games in his career at Notre Dame. Got to give him a chance to get accustomed to the Notre Dame and coaching in big games and so forth. But they have no quarterback. I'm sorry. Nobody from the quarterback department is getting it done. They got to stop throwing horizontal passes. You're a football team and you're moving the ball down the field. You got to throw the ball down the field. And you got to start completing passes down the field. You can't play the whole season and just throw sideline to sideline. Now, their defense is pretty good. He's a pretty good defensive coach, our head coach. But the offense is stagnant. They're not moving the ball. They run the ball a little bit, but they can't pass at all. The quarterback overthrows receivers. He underthrows them. Throws stupid interceptions. I've never seen poorer quarterback play than I've seen this year so far. It's only been 2 games, but they lost 2 games. National championship, no chance. Bowl game, they don't get it together the next game. They're not going to have a chance at the bowl game either, any bowl game. So I haven't seen really a worse Notre Dame team in a while. Even Jerry Faust's team weren't this bad. They had some good players. But all they do is try to throw it to the tight end, their All-American tight end Mayer, and they throw the sideline passes. You got to throw the ball down the field. I don't know if they don't have receivers that can get open, get separation. You got to have receivers that get separation. So, bad shape. Going to be a long year in Notre Dame football. I think it's South Bend. I'll be watching the games. I'm a fan. I'm not going to ditch it, but it's hard to watch sometimes. It's hard to watch the game Saturday. You could just tell the way they were playing. They had no shot. So anyway, what I'm going to say about the Cowboys is the same thing I'm saying about Notre Dame. The Cowboys again had a really good offense last year. Laid an egg in the playoffs against the 49ers. Got rid of their best receiver. They had a great receiver. Traded him to Cleveland. The receiver from Oakland that came over a few years ago. Why would you get rid of your best receiver? Why? For no reason. And not pick anybody up. Tom Brady, the Buccaneers, they lost Gronkowski. And you know what they did? They got Goodwin back, which he was hurt, and they got him back. Then they went out and signed Julio Jones, a guy who can play pretty good receiver. They went out and spent money and got another receiver, and now they have weapons. The Cowboys have no weapons. First of all, Prescott is an average quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. If he doesn't have a lot of weapons around him, he's not going to win. He's not going to do nothing. The offensive line is average. They have a lot of injuries. They were still pretty good in that game. Prescott did have time. He couldn't complete passes. The ones he tried to complete, they dropped the ball. Lamb is a number 2 receiver. He's not a number 1 receiver. I'm sorry. They just don't have enough weapons. They got that Wilson. Gallup was hurt. I understand that. But you got to have weapons. Jerry Jones doesn't want to spend the money for some reason, or they don't want to come to Dallas. He didn't go out and get another receiver. You got to have a big, tall receiver. You got to have somebody you can throw the ball to. Somebody the other team will double team. The Cowboys have Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, but everybody's going to double team him, and they have nobody else that's a threat. They have Dalton Schultz, a tight end, but they had the other tight end as well. Let him go. So they only got one tight end, and they got no other receivers. They're just stagnant. Sure, they got great runners, but how many times do you run the football in this league right now in the NFL? They didn't get enough. They didn't get weapons. They have no weapons, and now Prescott is out for weeks with a broken thumb or a broken finger. One of the fingers broke on his throwing hand. So they're done. They're already done after one game already. The Eagles, they have great weapons, and they have their defense was terrible. Their defense stunk yesterday. They had a guy named Goff who was just an average quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. Almost beat them, actually. If it wasn't for the legs of Hurts, they would have lost that game. But they got to shore that defense up. And if you're playing the Eagles, why would you let Hurts run around on you a bunch of times? You got 3rd and 15 first down. You got to put a spy on him. You got to watch Hurts. Make him throw the ball. Hurts is not a great passer. You got to make him throw the ball. Make him throw the ball. Make Hurts beat you down the field. Not running the ball. He'll beat you with his legs. Make him run down the field. They have good runners and Sanders and so forth. They got great receivers. They got a lot of weapons, something Dallas does not have. They got weapons. They went and got weapons for Hurts. If you don't give a quarterback any weapons, you're just going to get him hurt, and he can't do nothing. Look at Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. He has no weapons anymore. They gave all his weapons away. He has no weapons anymore. He does nobody to throw the ball to. You got to spend a little money and go out and get some weapons on your team. You can't just win with defense all the time. You need offense in this league. Offense wins championships anymore in this league. The Rams just played a bad first game. The Bills have a lot of weapons. They won, but the Rams have weapons. Their offensive line failed them. They let their quarterback get sacked a bunch of times. But they do have weapons, and they'll be back. They went to the Super Bowl last year and won it. So they'll be back. They're not that bad of a team. They're a good team. They'll win their division, I believe. But the Giants, the Titans let that game get away. And I don't even want to talk about the Steelers game that I watched. The Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Nobody wanted to win that game. They couldn't get a snapper to snap the ball. They missed three different field goals to win the games. The Steelers finally pulled it out, thank God, for them. But weird Sunday, weird Saturday for me. Alabama barely won. I was really hoping they'd lose, but Texas played a good game. Texas has a good team. Ohio State romped. A lot of good teams out there. I didn't really watch the Georgia game, but a lot of good players and a lot of good teams out there. So we'll see what happens in college football. USC has a good team. Lincoln Riley doing a good job. So that's a little bit about the sports talk. I don't want to bore you too much on it, but every once in a while I like to do a little sports talk on my channel. So now I just grabbed a bunch of cards here I'm going to show off to you. Some nice cards from my box here I've had brought down. First card, throw a couple of Derek Jeters at you. Here's a nice Bowman Jeter. Nice Bowman Jeter there. Show the back of it. Derek Jeter. Nice Bowman, probably from 2000. Here's a nice, real nice gold Jeter. This is called National Treasures. Derek Jeter Gold. Always nice to have Jeters in the collection. I have a whole load of them. When I come across them in my boxes, I always show them. The captain. It's another great Jeter there. Got a 67 Tony Cligliero. Nice Tony there. These are just cards I bought raw. Nice shape there. Got a nice 72 Topps Richie Allen. I like that design there. He's with the White Sox here, I believe. Beautiful card, nicely centered, nice sharp corners on that one. I didn't show you the back of the Cligliero because there's a sticker on the thing when I bought it. I didn't take it off yet. Nice Richie Allen there. Autographed card. Untouched Archives of Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez. Nice autograph of Edgar Martinez there. Great hitter. Got a nice 67 Beta Pinson. Show you the back of this one. Cincinnati Reds. Got a nice 74 Topps Bobby Mercer. Beautiful card there. The Yankee legend, in my opinion, great player. Nice guy, great announcer as well. Always was fun to listen to. Beautiful 74s are pretty nice. Here's a nice Nolan Ryan. 74 highlights card. I have a couple of these. No hitters hurled by the three names there. I like this card. I have a couple of them. 75 Topps. See how the back has the stickers on when I bought it. I didn't take it out of the penny sleeve, put it in a different penny sleeve. But anyway, that's a beautiful card. Really nice condition. Card number 7 of the 75 set. The last one is a graded card in the excellent mint 5. 61 Topps. Pretty nicely centered. Beautiful card of the Duke. Duke Schneider, 61 Topps, excellent mint 5. So I did get some cards in this video. Did my little rant. Going to be a long football season for me with the Notre Dame being lousy and the Cowboys sucking this year. Sorry to use that word, but if it fits. High school football is something my team's won. My local team, the Cougars, are doing good. Have a lot of good fast running backs. A really fast team. They were on TV the other night. I was able to stay home and watch it. I follow all the high school, college, and professional football. So, like I said, the Yankees are hanging in there. We're winning, so hopefully they'll keep going. They're off today. Beautiful 61 tops Duke Schneider there. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening to my rant. Every once in a while I like to do a rant. I wish I didn't have to do it, but I had to get some stuff off my chest, and what better place to do it than on my channel. So you guys have a good one. If you liked what you heard and like to listen to sports talk and look at cards, give me a sub if you could. I'd appreciate it. Trying to get up to 300. And like the video. I'd appreciate it. Help me out. It won't hurt. It makes you feel good. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Take care. Remember to click what you like. And keep loving our hobby. And we'll see you again soon in another video. Have a great one, guys. Take care.